What's up, it's John here with Platinum Paint Contractor, bringing you here another awesome video of tips, tricks, and tools here that we use here in the company. Right now what you're watching, you're about to watch two guys we have here, and we're spraying block filler. We're using a GMAX II 3900. It's a gas rig. We're using a 40-inch extension for the gun. We're using a PURDY extension pole. We're using the material that we're spraying through the GMAX II 3900 is a Sherwin Williams product. It's a prep Rite block filler. We're also using 50 foot of hose on the gun. We're using the roller that we're using on the frame that's attached to the PURDY extension pole is a 1-inch Colossus roll cover for rough surfaces. You can pick that up or order it at your local Sherwin Williams, or just look for any roll cover at your big box stores that refers to using it on semi to rough surfaces. In this case, we're spraying cinder block, CMU masonry block units. We're spraying block filler here. And the intention here to spray the material is to give the CMU surface for the finished paint to adhere to. So if we just spray one coat of block filler, we will not get the coverage that we're looking for on this CMU block. You'll still be able to see lots and lots of pinholes here on this CMU. If we were to just spray the ProMar 200 eggshell finish that it calls for here on this project, you'll still be able to see a lot of pinholes, and the CMU would just absorb lots of the finished product. So here we're spraying our first coat of block filler. Like I mentioned, this surface of all this block filler in this entire project will need 2 coats of block filler. So this video is just given the way that we do it. Right now my guy's filling up the material. He's pouring more material into the actual 5-gallon bucket that we're using where the pump sits of the GMAX II 3900. And here he forgets to put a piece of cardboard or a cutout bucket cover, but we usually like to put a cardboard or cut out a bucket cover so that the top layer of material will not get hard or things of that nature. But right now, as you can see, we're also using a, I think, 5/17 tip, meaning the fan of the width of the fan is 10 inches. 5, the first number of the tip, 5, you multiply it times 2, so it's 10 inches of width of the fan. Then the 17 is the size of the orifice of how much material you basically want to let out of your gun tip. We're also using the orange guard for the spray extension and the black Graco tips. We have the Graco 40-inch extension, the Graco tip guard, and the Graco tip all attached, if I'm not mistaken, here to a tighted gun. So if you mix and match your guns, just always know that certain tips call for certain guards, but we use certain guns with all of our Graco extensions, and then we'll use a Graco gun with our Titan extension sometimes. It just all depends on what they grab while they're at the shop and the tools that they know that they're going to need, or what's going to help them more of what we have. Some of our extensions are different than others. Some of them, the tips, like a Titan extension, it maneuvers, the tip maneuvers at the end of the head. And the Graco ones don't. The ones that at least the ones that we have, I'm pretty sure they have some that swivel, that have a swivel attachment to the end of the extension where the tip guard and the tip goes. But here you can see the whole objective is to shove that block filler into the porous areas or the surface area of the cinder blocks or CMU walls. That's the main objective here. But everybody has their own way or own method of doing it. This just not only does the specifications of this project call for it to be done in this process, meaning 2 coats of block filler and 2 coats of finish paint, but it leaves a very nice finish, and it prevents, you know, later on from having us to give it maybe 2 more coats of finish paint material, which is more expensive than the block filler, only because we didn't apply enough block filler on the previous coats, the first 2 coats. That being said, hope y'all enjoy this video. If at any given time y'all enjoy this video, please don't forget to smash that like button. It helps us a lot. Just smashing that like button and viewing each and every video just helps us tremendously with the algorithm of YouTube. The more subscribers we get, the more likes, the more comments, the more people that hit that bell to get notifications of when new content has been posted to this channel, the better the algorithm of YouTube will push this channel or push certain videos for certain things that people are looking for. In this case, just spraying block filler. This would be the same process whether it's for interior or exterior. If you got just kind of like a retaining wall of CMU or you want to paint it, this would be the same process, but I would just recommend using exterior paint. We would probably use A100 on top of 2 coats of block filler. If it's just plasters, concrete, like smoothed out, then we'll use Loxon. We use some Loxon here on this project. We used, I think, 25 gallons, if I'm not mistaken, on this project. But what we did use a lot of was here on this project, at the beginning of the project, in the first 2 coats of just block filler, we used just about 160 gallons or 150 gallons of block filler. That's like 30, maybe 35 of block filler, give or take. And this CMU does absorb a lot of material, a lot of this block filler, but that's the whole point of applying quite a bit. And if you have the right tools, right extensions, the right extension poles, the right roller frames, the right gear, then the job or anything you're painting will just be a lot easier. Also, I can't stress it enough, my guy does have a respirator, but he tends to take it off and use rags, and I have to be getting after him. But as you can see, the one spraying, him too, every once in a while he'll start the machine without putting on his respirator and things like that. But what we are using is a 3M coverall and a 3M respirator. I don't recommend any other respirators if it's not 3M. For certain jobs, they'll even measure you, size you up, make sure that it's according to all regulations for the project, especially on government projects like bases and things like that. Here we have Fort Sam Houston, we have Lackland, we have Kelly Air Force Base, we have Bamsi, we have Metsi. We have quite a bit of military bases here that call for a lot stronger rules and regulations than just being on these projects, but we do try to follow, and I do get after my guys every once in a while when I catch them. As you can see though there, I'm not wearing a mask, but I am distancing myself. I'm just moving a couple of things that are in their way there as he's rolling that yellow PURDY extension pole, and making sure he's not hitting any of the other trades equipment or dollies or parts or things like that. Making sure my guy that's spraying and using the airless, as you can see there, he's alert and making sure that, you know, he's not hitting anybody by accident with the gun or his elbow while they're walking behind him and trying to get maneuver through this project. Because remember, we're not the only trade on this project. There is framers, electricians, plumbers, HVACs, still some CMU guys, some weatherproofing guys. There's a little bit of all kinds of trades here still on this project. As you can see, we all got to work with each other, work in according like a workmanlike manner, so that, you know, our goal for every trade on this project is just to turn it in a timely manner and turn it over to whoever the owner or whoever is in charge of each and individual project. But as you can see, my guy is finishing up that wall there with the airless, spraying it out, and my guy is back rolling this wall. But as I asked, please don't forget to smash that like button. It will help us for the algorithm of YouTube. YouTube. If you don't smash that like button, then we won't be able to apply the finished paint here on this surface area. Hope you enjoy. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. See you on next video. Ese ya está también vaciado.
¿Cuál?
Este era el que pusiste y este apenas lo puse. Ponle abajo. Oh. No, ese no hay.
No, estoy comprando los botes.
Oh. José, pásale una máscara de las negras, porfa. Hey, boss. There's no 3M right now. A ver. Más de esas dos.
Sí, porque esos no tienen el hilo.
Qué raro.
Las otras, mira. As you can see, these rooms are completed. These are going to take ceiling grit. There's only 2 rooms in this entire building that's taking ceiling grit, like I mentioned a while ago. Everything is going exposed. This has only 1 coat of block fill. So if you can see, it's still porous. It's still got a bunch of pores. But once we apply that second coat, a lot of these pores will disappear. And then with the first coat of eggshell or semi-gloss, whatever this building calls for, it will start to cover all those pores. So by the time it's completed with 2 coats of finished paint, it'll have no pores. But if we were to only apply 1 coat of finished paint, 1 coat of block filler, a lot of these pores will not disappear, and all will happen, it'll just suck up and absorb all the finished material, the ProMark 200 material. And if you look closely, you can see that some of the bricks even look transparent. It's where other areas have soaked up more than others. You know, the blocks, not all of them are all 100% the same porous. I mean, there's different, you know, some are gonna be more filled in the others. Same here, this corridor takes a drop ceiling, so it's only going up to 9 feet. But all the rooms that we just walked, including this one, they all go exposed to the top. Same thing with this little one. Also goes exposed all the way to the top. Aquí es donde el otro día sí, ¿verdad? going ahead and doing the second coat of finish paint, block filler. I'm sorry. They're doing the second coat of block filler. Acabo no duele. as you can see, it's applied all evenly, but even once it starts drying, you can see these top CMU blocks. It's got a lighter shade. It looks like less material was applied to it, but that ain't the thing. It's like I said, some blocks absorb more than others. Some blocks absorb more block fitter than other blocks. So some will look still grayish, some will look darker white, but once it's completed, it'll have a nice even finish like this. It shouldn't be all porous. We'll see one that's dried, that has only one coat and it's dried, as you can see, but it has a bunch of pores, a bunch of pinholes, holes, whatever you want to call them, and it should not look like that, because when you apply your first coat of finish paint, it's gonna look exactly like that again. You're gonna still be able to see all those pinholes, because that finish paint, all it's gonna do is, the CMU, all it's gonna do is absorb all that ProMar 200 finish paint. So you gotta make sure you give it 2 coats. This is a room that has the first 2 coats in here. So there we have it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. And after y'all subscribe to this channel, if y'all haven't already, please go and smash that like button. It will help us so much for the algorithm of YouTube. If y'all just go ahead and smash that like button, and it'll motivate me more to do more YouTube videos. So after doing that, those 2 things, don't forget to hit that little bell to get new notifications of when new content has been posted to this channel. After doing all those 3 things, please leave comments down in the comment section of more content that you would like to see, or what might I have missed in this video explaining or showing y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next video. Enjoy.